how the boys pulled up after the Adelaide game on Saturday?
Pretty good. There are a few of the players who've got a few niggles, but majority of the group is looking good.
How are Reece Bosnowski and Adam Taggart looking? Have they any chance to be involved at any point across the next couple of games in Melbourne?
Yeah, we're looking to get them back into full training probably by Thursday, and then we'll see how they progress from there.
Obviously, Melbourne City first up on this trip. They're they're a possession-heavy side. What challenges come with facing a team like City who like to dominate the ball, particularly considering there's a lot of A-League sides who a bit more adept on the counter-attack, a bit more comfortable sitting a bit deeper? Yeah,
every team in the A-League is beatable for one, and every team has different challenges. City's a very powerful team. They've got good players in the pockets. They've got good speed, so they will be a challenge and something that we have to navigate well.
Previous encounter was obviously a very different set of circumstances, and the team's undergone coaching change and a tactical shift since then. Can you take anything out of that game from a personal perspective?
Every game is going to be different. Every moment is going to be different. So what we have to do is we have to regroup. We have to look at all the positive things that we have done in terms of dominating ball possession, dominating the final third entries and things like that. But then we have to step up and improve. So that's on me and the coaching staff to make sure that the players are improving in that area. So that's the focus for this week.
Is it a good test for you guys, given the stylistic shift that they present? They are, as I mentioned, they're a team that likes to have the ball. Is that a pretty exciting test for you as a coach?
Yeah, away from home in Melbourne will be a big test for this playing group. So, as I said, every single game in the A-League is so competitive at the moment. It's very tight. You string 2 or 3 wins together and you bounce straight back up into that top 6 quite easily. That's the focus, that's the challenge for these next 2 games, is that we go away to Melbourne and we pick up points.
Are you taking an extended squad over, given you've got a couple of games back-to-back in quick succession over in Victoria?
Yeah, I believe we're taking an extra 2 players across just to make sure that we've got enough cover.
Are there any challenges or any differences in the way that you plan for a 2-game stint on the road where you're not flying back into Perth? Do you have to change anything up at all?
Not really. We're well organised. We've got a training ground that we're going to be working from. We've got a base that we stay in the same hotel for the entire time. The main thing is we focus on this game, which is we prepare for that game here in Perth, and then we fly over for the game.
I guess that kind of sense of routine and structure helps everyone mentally. If you're keeping things consistent between the 2 games, that should help, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously, the last couple of weeks have been quite similar in terms of conceded an early goal, but first 20 minutes, both Sydney and Adelaide tended to dominate possession, and then you guys were able to work your way back into the game. Is there anything you can take from those experiences over the last 2 games in terms of not having a possession and then being able to, I guess, get a stranglehold on the game as it progressed? Or is it because City are such a different team tactically to those 2 that you can't take too much from it?
Yeah, I wouldn't take too much from it. One of the things that we will be addressing is how we approach the game and making sure we're in the right mindset. Tighten up in the areas that we were weaker, and there is still vulnerabilities in our team, so we have to improve on those areas, and then just doubling down on the areas that we started to work on last week that we hadn't had time previously to work on. Hopefully we've got 1 or 2 players back, which makes us more dynamic, more powerful.
All good. Cheers, Adam.